your intelligence might actually be holding you back. For years, we've been programmed to believe that being smart automatically leads to success, but the harsh truth is far more complex. Prepare to challenge everything you thought you knew about applying your intellect to achieve the life you truly want. The curse of analysis paralysis. Let's talk about Sarah. Sarah was, by all accounts, a genius. Top of her class, scored in the 99th percentile on every test. She was brilliant at seeing all the angles of a problem. When she decided to start a side business, she didn't just pick a niche. She modeled the market using Bayesian statistics. She didn't just write a business plan. She wrote a 100-page academic treatise on market viability. The problem? She never launched. Every time she got close, her intellect screamed, "Wait, you haven't considered scenario Z. The statistical probability of a microeconomic shift in Sector 7 requires a complete model revision." Her intellect wasn't a sword. It was a tangled rope binding her hands. She was too smart to make a simple mistake, so she defaulted to making the ultimate mistake, doing nothing at all. The trap of the brilliant mind is confusing complex thought with effective action. Now, let's address you. You're smart, you work hard, yet something isn't clicking. You feel your intellect isn't paying off, and you're right. We're about to expose the critical disconnect between raw intellect and real-world impact, guiding you to reevaluate how you're truly applying your brain power for tangible results. The breakthrough of high-leverage action. Meet David. David was smart, but not academically gifted like Sarah. He was a B student who focused on what worked. David had the same idea as Sarah, an online service, but instead of 6 months of modeling, he launched a minimum viable product, MVP, in 3 weeks. It was ugly, it had bugs, and the business plan was 3 bullet points. Here's where his intelligence truly paid off. He used his brain power for optimization, not initialization. He didn't ask, "What is the perfect plan?" He asked, "What is the one most high-leverage thing I can do today to get feedback and fix the biggest flaw?" When David hit a complex problem, he didn't dive down a rabbit hole for a perfect solution. He found the 80-20 fix, the 80% result that took 20% of the effort, and moved on. He used his intellect to find the shortest, most effective path to a tangible result. David's story proves that the highest form of applied intelligence isn't about complexity, it's about strategic simplicity and ruthless execution. So, how do you make the shift from the Sarah mindset to the David mindset? Key shift 1, the 70% rule. Stop waiting for the perfect 100% complete plan. Your intelligence is tricking you into waiting. Launch when you are 70% ready. Use the remaining 30% of your brain power to adapt in the real world. Key shift 2, think like a surgeon, not a librarian. A librarian organizes everything perfectly, but a surgeon cuts where the impact is highest. Use your brain to identify the single, high-leverage action that will produce 80% of your desired result and execute it immediately. Key shift 3, redefine SMART. True intelligence in application isn't about knowing the most complex theory. It's about having the clarity to choose the simplest, most effective tool for the job. You have the brain power. Now you have the challenge. Stop thinking and start executing the high-leverage thought. Your intelligence isn't meant to be a roadblock. It's meant to be the engine that drives your results. If this resonated with you, hit the like button. Which intellectual trap are you going to break free from today? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe for more strategies on turning intellect into impact.